East to 10.
East to 10. Lieutenant Paul Wheel on, sir.
I hope he's worth it. This German minister.
The Hero is due alongside in about 20 minutes, Herr Lesher.
I am sure she will be there on time, Mr. Williams.
We still diverted 70 miles to get him. Yes, and with other Leanders tied up against the wall.
Didn't he specifically ask for Hero?
Yes. Midships.
Midships.
Heard about the food.
Hero is a Leander-class frigate, sir.
Yes. 2,200 tons, 260 officers and men.
And I see you're well briefed, sir.
A good memory, Mr. Williams. Just a good memory.
There's Hero now, sir. The captain is a Commander Niles, sir.
Niles. Ah, yes. And the second in command, the first lieutenant?
Lieutenant Commander Beaumont.
Beaumont. Good. Decorations?
Well, Niles has the OBE. I doubt if Beaumont has anything. They're a bit young, of course.
Young?
Yeah, for the wars.
Ah, yes. The war.
I think we might go on board now, sir.
Indeed.
Right, sir, please. Herr Lesher, may I present Commander Niles?
Herr Lesher, welcome on board, sir.
And Lieutenant Commander Beaumont.
Sir,
Delighted.
would you like to come this way, sir?
Thank you.
Thank you. Turning right, this.
Drink, sir, or coffee? Whiskey would be splendid. With water, please.
Mr. Williams.
Copy, please. Black.
If you'll excuse me, sir, we'll be slipping again in 10 minutes.
Of course, Commander Beaumont.
Sir?
Herr Lesher is particularly interested in your forthcoming exercise, Commander.
Oh. Because we're using a German submarine?
No, just general interest. To myself. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Jenkins. Sir. Well, we'll try to maintain that interest, sir.
Your good health.
Cheers. Is there anything in particular you'd like to see?
Not really, Captain. I am simply an observer. I think it would be right to say that I want simply to be treated as if I am not here.
Yes, of course, sir. I've given you my nightcap, and you'll appreciate we have little spare space in the Leander.
I said that austerity accommodation would be acceptable to me.
Yes, well, I hope you'll find it a little better than that, sir. Well, I must go before the gangway is taken out.
Thank you for looking after me.
It's a pleasure, sir.
I'll see you off.
Thank you.
Please use either cabin as you feel.
Thank you.
Mr. Williams.
Yes?
Now, what's the real score?
Score?
Well, why send a high-ranking German minister to a small ship without proper accommodation?
Well, he asked for Hero.
But why? I mean, this exercise is going to be as boring as old boots.
Now, the German submarine.
He can see a German submarine anytime he wants to.
You don't object to taking him?
No, I don't object to taking him. I just can't see any reason for him being here.
Yes, we'll just humour him. That's what we're doing. By the way, he's been in dock lately.
What? Look, I haven't got a doctor on board.
Well, there couldn't have been much the matter with him.
Did he tell you he'd been in hospital?
Oh, good Lord, no, he hardly spoke all the way down. No, the Foreign Office told us.
The brow will be removed in 1 minute's time.
Yes, look, I must go. Don't worry. I wouldn't.
No.
Come.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
I wondered if you'd like to walk around the ship sometime.
I would enjoy that. A little later, perhaps.
Of course, sir. I'll come back.
Commander, do come in, please. How long have you served in the Royal Navy, Commander?
16 years.
A family tradition, is that the way of it?
Yes, sir. As a matter of fact, it is.
So, Beaumont. Are you related to Admiral Sir Henry Beaumont?
Yes, sir. He was my grandfather.
So, and your father?
Yes, he retired as a rear admiral.
I am glad you are carrying on the tradition.
Well, I'm trying to, sir.
Your father, he was in the war, of course.
Yes, sir. Mainly convoys, Malta, Russia.
It is something to live up to.
Yes, it is. Were you in the Navy, sir?
A walk round in half an hour, perhaps?
Certainly, sir.
The convoys.
Is the SCR's crew going to drill in the dogs?
Action SCRs and Opstrom's crew. Kind of a snarl up on the day.
Not without VIP on board.
What's he like?
Oh, he's pleasant enough. We'll give him a drink before dinner.
Okay. Thought you were giving him the grand tour.
Yes, after tea. He asked me, what do we know about this German submarine?
U-43. Goes up and down. Sardine can. German sardine can.
It's the improved coastal type 205. Yeah, nice little boats.
A knowledgeable technical officer, no less.
Well, I'm interested in submarines, that's all.
You ever think of going in submarines, Bill?
I tried them once. A long time ago.
Did you?
Only lasted 3 weeks, I'm ashamed to say.
There's no shame in it. It's another world.
I was really keen. Fascinated. The machinery, the tactics. You know, their importance in modern warfare.
What?
Claustrophobia. A terrible feeling of being sealed in.
Lack of privacy would get me.
Well, that's part of it. Nowhere to go, to be by yourself.
Some people like it.
They're a special breed, though. I envy them.
But still?
Yes. They've got this stability, self-knowledge. In submarines, you either come to terms with yourself, or you get out.
I never knew it meant so much to you.
It's a long-standing love affair.
Navigating officer, chart room.
Oh, damn. Oh, I forgot to change the chart. I suppose you'll be rooting for the Germans tomorrow.
No, but I'll give them a little cheer.
Ah, well. I'll try and be charitable, even if they aren't Germans.
You haven't got a war hang-up, have you?
No. World Cup. Money on Holland.
Come.
Tea, sir.
Thank you. You are the captain's steward?
Yes, sir. Leading Steward Jenkins, sir.
How long have you served?
8 years, sir.
And you like the Navy?
Oh, yes, sir.
No complaints?
Well, it would be nice to see a bit of action, sir.
Action.
Fighting, sir. Not a big war, of course. Just, well, something exciting.
Jenkins, be grateful.
Yes, sir. Will that be all, sir?
Yes, thank you, Jenkins.
Sir.
I've asked Herr Lesher to pre-dinner drinks, sir. Will you join us?
Thank you.
I thought mess undress rather than Red Sea Rig. It's more formal.
Fine, good. I'll bring him down about 1900.
I'll have everyone there. Well, Mr. Evans, I want to see you.
Lotte.
If you're ready, sir, we'll go down to the wardroom.
I am ready. Are you married, Captain?
No, sir, I'm not.
Maybe you are fortunate. Thank you.
Anyway, there was this parrot standing on one leg with this pair of knickers in his beak. And the curious said that... Oh, I'll tell you later.
Oh, good evening, Herr Lesher.
Good evening.
Welcome. Sir?
Derek?
May I introduce Lieutenant Last, our navigating officer?
How do you do, sir?
Ah, Bill, there you are. This is Lieutenant Commander Kiley, sir, our weapons and electrical officer.
How do you do?
I do apologize for being late, sir. We had a bit of a scare with the jammed dome.
All right now.
We're working on it, sir.
The dome is...
The sonar housing, yes. You could not get it down?
No, it wouldn't fully retract, sir.
That could have been embarrassing.
You let me know when it's fixed, Bill.
Yes, sir.
I am sure it will be put right. I have faith in the Royal Navy. I like that famous story of yours.
Which one was that, sir?
When the American and British warships meet at sea, the American signals the British, what does it feel like being in the second biggest Western Navy? The British reply, fine. What does it feel like being in the second best? I think that is very funny.
Yes.
Well, I hope we're all looking forward to tomorrow.
I am sure we are.
Yes, as long as we can have some warning this time before the mortars are fired, sir.
Yes, the last time my hand was shaking so much, I almost had us diverting through Loch Ness.
That wasn't the mortars, that was withdrawal, sir.
Well, as long as it shakes up the jolly old Jerry. Months.
Another drink, sir.
My great-grandfather was German, sir.
Was he? That is very remarkable. That was an excellent dinner, Captain.
The same again, sir.
A very small one, please.
Jenkins?
Sir.
Yes?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Bill.
Dome is up and hard, sir.
What was the trouble?
Faulty switch in the locking mechanism, sir. All fixed, sir.
Splendid. Thank you, Bill.
Good night, sir. Good night, Mr. Lesher.
Good night.
Good night, Bill.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jenkins.
Sir.
You must have seen a great many changes in your country, Herr Lesher, in your lifetime.
For the better, I think, in recent years.
The new Germany, if you'll forgive the expression, is much admired in Britain.
One hopes so, Captain.
Your youth, in particular, seems to be so much more purposeful than ours.
Ah, well, the German youth has to build again on the ashes, the shame of their father's mistakes.
A painful period in both our histories.
It was.
You were in the war, sir?
Yes, yes. It is getting very late. I have an appointment to see Commander Beaumont.
Oh,
I was going to look at the German in that signal you wanted him to prepare for sending to the submarine commander after the exercise tomorrow. It is a joke, apparently.
Ah, yes.
So, I will say good night, Captain. And once again, Thank you for an excellent dinner.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Oh, come on. You're fighting a losing battle anyway.
Don't rush me. Got a plan.
2 consecutive thoughts would make a change.
Do not get up, please. I am looking for Commander Beaumont.
Oh, not here, sir, but please do come in.
Oh, thank you. Do you mind if I watch?
No, sir, please sit down.
Thank you.
Not a very riveting game, I'm afraid, sir. Perhaps a drink would help.
No, thank you. Oh, I see Lieutenant Last is winning.
Am I?
Winning?
Or perhaps I have spoken out of turn.
Oh, no, not at all, sir. Best I've ever got at chess is a draw.
And you got that by ringing the bridge?
The bridge?
Yes, made them go hard to starboard. All the pieces in the board ended up on the deck.
Good tactics, Lieutenant. Are you a soccer player, Lieutenant?
Sir?
An overlapping run by your right back, eh?
The rook. Come on, Johann Cruyff. Oh, check.
Franz Beckenbauer, please.
Oh, no, don't mention the German team in here, sir.
Oh?
No, we backed Holland.
Did you see the game?
On television.
I was there.
Oh, are you keen on football, sir?
I am a fanatic. I was in Mexico in 1970 and at Wembley in 1966. But I am disturbing your chess game.
No. Did you see the England-Germany game in Mexico?
Yes, I did.
Well, you must admit we were robbed.
If you will admit that we were robbed at Wembley in 1966.
Robbed? You were massacred.
Hearst destroyed you in extra time.
Even Her Majesty was anxious at the end.
No, she was afraid we'd score a 5th and cause an international incident.
Well, at last we can laugh about it. It is better than a war, eh? Well, it is really getting very late, and I have still not seen Commander Beaumont. Oh, no, don't get up, please.
Hugh, help Herr Lesher find First Lieutenant, will you?
It's kind of you.
Well, good night then, sir.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Yes, I hope you have a very good night, Commander.
Oh, thank you, sir. Night. Black Beauty strikes again.
Oh, my God.
You're not going to win after all.
Jeff, is that officer of the watch?
Captain.
I have a ship closing, sir, at green 106 miles, near reciprocal course. Its CPA will be 8 cables to starboard.
Roger, you happy?
Happy, sir.
Very good. Call me again if the CPA alters to within 5 cables.
Roger, sir.
Stand right.
129er.
Combat.
Stand by.
129.
Steady. 129er.
Fire!
Prima, I have given you an order. If you do not obey it, I will shoot you. This boat is surfacing. Stand by to surface. Come on, me lad. Out to the bridge. As quick as you can, quick as you can. Yes, make the destroyer by light. I surrender. Yes. Surrender. We have no choice. No. The British will not sink us. Not if we surrender. Nein! Die Engländer werden uns nicht versenken. Nicht, wenn wir uns ergeben.
Alicia.
What time is it?
It's just after 4. You had a bad dream, I think.
Yes. A dream.
Would you like a glass of water?
Please, yes.
I have a medical assistant on board, so I could call him.
No. It's nothing. It's just a dream. Nothing to worry about.
You seem quite upset.
An old seaman's dreams are of no interest to anyone but himself. I shall be quite all right now, Captain. Do not bother yourself any further. Thank you for your help.
I'll say good night again.
Good night.
Yeah, where's the town?
Derek, Captain, can you come to the day cabin?
Right away, sir. Oh. Trouble, sir?
Yes. I'm going to be making some trouble of my own with Maud.
Leisure.
There's a lot more to him than they told us. He's ex-Navy. He's sick. And I think he could be suicidal.
Why?
He's got a battery of pills in there and... well, he shouts in the night.
Does the shouting make sense?
Well, not to me, it's in German.
You don't think he could have come to sea to die?
There must be a better reason than the one he gave us.
But why a British ship?
I'm going to signal Maud for his full war record.
God, if he dies on us, it'll be a hell of a stink.
Exactly. I'm going to have William's guts for this, letting me with this lot. Let's get this signal done.
Good morning, Capitan. It is 5:30.
Morning, sir. Breakfast.
Jenkins. What time is it?
9:30, sir. I was instructed to let you sleep late.
That was kind. I am sorry about the state of the cabin.
Soon.
All right, settle down, settle down. Just a reminder that we do have a high-ranking German politician with us, and we can do without the usual funnies for once. Let's try and give the impression that we know what we're doing for a change. So I don't want any damn fool questions. Morning, Alessia.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
Morning, gentlemen.
Morning, sir. Herr Lesher, would you,
Thank you. Carry on, pilot. Right, sir. Right, gentlemen. In essence, today's exercise is a post-workup exercise for the German submarine U-43. They've an entirely new crew on board, and this will be their first exercise with a foreign frigate. Now, that doesn't mean to say they'll be easy. And in any event, I think, in fairness to them, we should really give them the works. Now, the start time will be 13:30. From that time, U-43 will be making attacking runs on us. We shall retaliate on detection. We go to AS, that's anti-submarine, action stations and flying stations at 1300. The Wasp in the AS role, mortars with light projectiles.
before we go any further, I'd like to change the emphasis a little. Pilot has given the impression that we are here for the benefit of U-43. Not so. Any anti-submarine practice is always useful to us. After all, a submarine still constitutes our most dangerous threat at sea.
That's number 38. I tell you, Captain, they are like sitting ducks.
Captain, I know this is unusual, but I wonder if I could say a word.
Well, yes, of course, Herr Lesher, please.
Thank you. Gentlemen, what I want to say to you is this. There must be times when you wonder whether you are doing a worthwhile job, whether your practices and your exercises are not just a waste of time and money. My friends, your fathers felt the same way in 1938. They had the same doubts until the war came. The war illustrated many things. Among them, that Britain cannot survive without the freedom of the seas. And indeed, Europe cannot survive unless the merchant ships are free to bring in food, supplies, and equipment. The German U-boats nearly destroyed your nation the last time. My friends, you must be ready. You must stay ready. You must train, you must work, you must exercise, and above all, you must believe. My friends, you must always believe. You must never be caught again. Thank you, Captain.
Thank you, sir. Pilot.
Yes, sir. Right, gentlemen. One or two more points I'd like to bring up.
Ask the first lieutenant to join me in my cabin.
Yes, sir.
An answer from Maud. Herr Lescher was a U-boat commander.
Ah,
Captain of U-98.
U-98.
He was one of the greatest infantry, along with Preen and Kretschmer. But there's more. U-98 was the center of a considerable controversy. She was crippled by a destroyer on the western approaches, and Lescher surfaced her. He claimed that he sent a signal by light offering surrender. The destroyer captain claimed that no such signal was received by him. He opened fire and sank the U-boat. Lescher was the only survivor.
Good God. That still doesn't explain
What he's doing here? No, it doesn't.
It was a British destroyer.
Yes.
You don't think he's got some mad plan when we attack the submarine this afternoon?
I don't know.
What does Maud say?
Ha! What do you think? Regret the above was not furnished earlier and apologize for any inconvenience or embarrassment caused thereby. Have some coffee.
Yes. Thank you. I'll have to talk to him.
Yes. Question is, what do I say?
Capitan, you are the greatest of them all.
Almost the last of them would be more accurate, my dear Miller. Here's to the next man to die. Prost!
Prost!
You know, Captain, there are people who would consider that treasonable. The Fuhrer. Heil Hitler! Heil Hitler!
Heil Hitler. Heil Hitler. Yes?
Excuse me, sir.
Is it time?
Not quite. Please, don't get up. I'd like to talk.
Of course.
I have to tell you, sir, that I know who you are.
Yes, the nightmare. Yes, of course.
Forgive me, sir, but I must ask this. Do you think it's wise for you to go up on the bridge? Rather
Yes.
than resting down here?
Yes, Captain, I do.
You're not well, sir.
Captain, I am a guest in your ship. I shall do as I am told.
No, sir, there's no question.
Let me only say this. If your invitation to the bridge still stands, I shall be pleased and privileged to accept it.
The privilege is ours.
Action ops room, SCR and mortars crews close up. Hands to flying stations, no more gashes to be ditched, no smoking on the upper deck above the main mast.
I have to go up, sir.
I shall be with you in a moment, Captain. I must be there.
Then when you're ready, sir.
We should surface, sir. The tubes are empty. There's nothing left.
We stay down and die like Germans!
I'd rather live like a man.
Coward!
Enough! We'll service!
Thank God.
You are a coward too!
Shut your mouth, women! Stand by to submit.
Cowards! Cowards are all cowards!
Midships, port 20.
Roger, sweep from green 90 to red 90.
Very good.
Roger. Bridge, flight deck. Permission to launch.
Approved.
Steer 282.
Steer 282.
So? If you'd like to take the chair, sir.
Thank you.
Course 2827.
Very good.
You've had a contact?
Possible submarine, sir. But we've lost it for the moment.
Receding, sir.
They have lost us.
They'll be back, my friends. They'll be back.
Contact. Bearing green 30, range 2,000 yards.
Starboard 15.
Starboard 15. 15 and starboard wheel on, sir.
Classified possible submarine.
East to 10.
8 to 10. 10 and starboard wheel on, sir.
Contact classified non-sub. I say again, non-sub.
Midships, port 10.
Midships port.
HCO aboard.
Wheel on, sir.
Steady on 280.
Sir. Port 15.
Port 15. 15 and port wheel on, sir.
Bridge tackle.
Bridge.
Last tackle broke up, sir. Suspect it was an air bubble released by the submarine.
Roger, all sets investigate 230.
All sets investigate 230.
Stronger, sir. They're coming back.
Contact. Bearing red 45, 1,800 yards.
Port 20.
Port 20.
Revolutions 112.
Revolutions 112. 20 and port wheel on, sir.
Contact classified submarine.
Action mortars. Got it.
Submarine turn towards.
Fire when ready.
Roger.
You are a coward too!
Shut your mouth, Freeman! Stand by to service!
Cowards! Cowards! You're all cowards!
White candle, port quarter, sir.
Well done.
Tazo, Captain. White candle, port quarter.
Roger, sir. Attack acknowledged. End of exercise. Request steer safety course west.
Come right to 270, speed 10.
Starboard 15. Revolutions 70.
Starboard 15. Revolution 70.
Altering 270.
15 and starboard wheel on. 70 revolution. Stand and repeat it, sir.
She'll come up on our starboard beam, sir. Sir, you all right?
Submarine surfacing, sir.
Get him out of my cabin.
Sir. Easy.
Sir, from U-43, thank you for a most useful exercise.
Now make back to him, we enjoyed it too.
Sir.
All right, David. The submarine first lieutenant is coming over by Germany. They want to borrow some radio spares.
I'll fix it.
Make sure there's a bottle of scotch in the box that goes over, captain to captain.
Fine. He hasn't said a word. Do you want to see the German officer, sir?
Before he goes.
Eyes.
Herr Lescher?
Captain,
Can I get you anything, sir?
I am sorry, Captain. I disgraced myself.
Not at all, sir. You've been ill.
Captain, you have heard of people in their 50s and 60s living the war again in their dreams, sometimes even in their waking hours, and always more vividly than they actually lived it.
It seems possible.
It is possible. It is happening to hundreds of men of my age. It has happened to me. The doctors I have seen, the best there are, all say the same thing. Wait, they say. The bad dreams will go in the end. They do not have to live through it.
Why did you choose Hero?
The area of today's exercise was the same in which I lost my submarine. And today, again, it was one British warship and one German submarine. I hoped...
Yes, I see.
Captain, you have heard about my last mission in 98?
Yes.
It was a bad time for me, that mission. I had just lost my wife and family in an air raid on Köln. Yes, it was a bad time. Bad for all of us. The war was going to end, we knew that. But we had lost it. Yes, it was a bad time.
I'm sorry.
No, Captain. I am sorry. I have used you and your ship to try to lay a ghost, to say goodbye to many brave men.
Sir, has it helped?
Yes. Lieutenant Vickert, sir.
Herr Lescher, eine große Ehre.
Verzeihen Sie bitte. Ich dachte, Sie wären jemand anderes. That was rude of me, Captain. I was just saying, he reminded me of someone I once knew.
Lieutenant.
Commander.
Williams, I trust you enjoyed your trip, sir.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Williams. Most instructive.
I'm so pleased, sir. The car is ready when you are.
Thank you. In a moment. Thank you, Captain. You have a fine ship and a happy one.
Thank you, sir.
Did you sleep well last night?
Yes, and you?
A little better, perhaps. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, sir.
And good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.